He's singing, so he's happy.
Yeah, baby.
What does that tell you?
That means we're winning.
3-2 right now.
Yeah, baby.
And still shots on goal, though. Still, like, they're 24.
It's ridiculous.
They didn't get it. Of course, they didn't get any more. But where were we last time?
No, they had like 21, I think.
21, yeah. So they didn't get a lot more. We minimized that. But still, we're at 11.
No,
but quality, man, I'll tell you, Owen Say in there.
Sure.
With a goal after a fight, or before? Was it before or after?
No. Well, and I wouldn't really call that a fight.
Oh, come on now! You're
kind of more a little bit of pushing and shoving that
You're going to disappoint Jake Tursky, who likes a good
I?
hockey. He loves a good hockey fight.
You know what? I love a good hockey fight too. That was not one of them.
No. Okay.
No. It was a little more of a wrestling match than it was a hockey fight, but whatever.
There's no pleasing you.
What's that?
There's no pleasing you.
Oh, no, there is pleasing me. We are up 3-2 against the Sioux. I'm a happy guy. Because the kind of goals that I like to see happen is what just happened.
Yeah.
Right?
They were beauty goals.
They were good. They were
all three of them.
Theo Hill driving through three guys to get just that fraction of a breakaway that allowed him to sink one past the goaltender, and it was beautiful.
Yeah.
And that opened the floodgates. Once that happened, things really kind of happened in rapid succession after that. But they were all very persistent goals. It was the let's stay in it past the right up to the whistle kind of thing, and keep going. And that's the kind of goals we're getting right now, and I love it.
It did turn out well, and it says like they got it. They know how to do it. Hey, how are you?
Sure.
They've got it. They know how to do it. They know how to put the puck in the net there.
Absolutely.
Which was going back to what Braden Guy said earlier. He said we need to push hard and put the puck in the net.
Well,
at the end of the day, that's just simple enough to.
Yeah, we had another goal. From the top of the circle. It was just a flat out cannon from the top of the circle.
Yeah.
And you know what? You put enough shots on the goal, some of them are going to happen, right?
Yeah.
A little bit of screening, and all of a sudden, it's a whole different story. Right. And that's really what happened here. Beautiful goals. I'm very happy.
They turned out well, and now though they got to hold on. They got to keep pushing, and another 20 minutes of hockey.
There's a lot of pushing and shoving going on out there too right now. A lot of holding.
I'm predicting more
scrappy-do kind of play.
Scrappy-do kind of play, yeah. which I think at this point is really not what the Sarnia Sting needs to do. They need to play hockey.
We need to ramp up the smart hockey is what we do.
Right. We still didn't like that. Do you want to see the fight again?
What's that?
Do you want to see the fight again?
Oh, do you have the fight?
I have it. I caught the whole thing.
Really?
So for our viewers here, let's see if I can see if Jason was here.
Well, because for me it was just it was wrestling. It was a headlock, right? Like, come on, headlock? Seriously? This is not the WWE for crying out loud. This is I'm gonna put you in a headlock now. Watch.
Well, I gotta see if Jason was here. He'd know what I was doing.
Oh, sure he would.
Maybe.
All right.
Hang on. I'm working on it.
We still got it?
I do have it.
Almost there.
Oh,
for all of you guys that get the Star Wars reference.
I think I've about got it here.
All right. I'm trusting you.
We're gonna go back.
I'm trusting you. Here.
This is killing time or what? Okay.
All right, here we go.
Oh, wait, I gotta go back.
You gotta go back. Yeah. All right, here we go.
I'm still not ready.
What?
Don't put the pressure on me like that.
Oh, you got pressure? You could be on the ice, and then there'd be lots more pressure because
Well, I'll tell you.
Pressure to win now.
Pretty close.
Pretty close.
I want to do it.
But like I said,
this.
The fight.
There we go.
There we got it. You got it.
Yeah.
All right, here we go.
Just gotta back up here.
All right, back that sucker up, and let's make her happen. Switching.
There you go. I don't know.
Whoops. I think they went down fairly quick. Like there was a couple of good shots, and then it became a headlock, and then they just kind of danced around a little bit and went down. You know what? It was not a great fight. Not a great fight.
Jake Chersky, what do you think?
Yeah.
I wasn't surprised that we saw some of that out there.
I'm not surprised
you could feel it. Just kind of the vibe coming off the players.
But you got to remember, too, like the league has a 3-fight maximum or something like that in a season or something like that, right? So we got a couple of our regulars that may have reached their maximum.
No fighting
so that's
for
why
you.
we see, like Owen Say. Owen Say is not typically a scrapper for us. Like he just, I mean, not typically. So
I don't remember.
I don't know if I don't know if that was outside his comfort zone or not. I just, whatever. It is what it is, right? Yeah. I mean, the tempers they're pretty big out there, right?
So back to the hockey game part.
Yes, yes.
What did you notice different? What got them ahead this time? Got them to. I mean, those 3 goals were like within minutes of each other.
100%.
Boom, boom, boom. Which shows that they can turn it around real quickly.
And I think what? Honestly, the opening goal by Theo Hill, I think was, for me, it was kind of a catalyst type goal, right?
Yeah.
Like this was one of those goals where, he came into the zone and managed to find a way to get through 3 guys, to get a look at the goal, and then he, when he made it, it was just a one-timer shot. Right into the open net. Like he fooled the goalie. The goalie thought he was going one way. He went the other way. Some open net. And it was beautiful. It was a quick shot, and it happened really quick. And I think what happens is when those kinds of things happen, that becomes a catalyst. Man, you should have seen the crowd went wild.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like, you know what? Oh, all of a sudden we're a tie game, and woohoo!
Yeah.
And I think, and then after that, I mean, there was some pep in their step. There was really some we got this. We can do this. And I think, again, you look at it. We had 11 shots on goal. We got 3 goals in.
Yeah, well, those are the chances you got to create for yourself when you're down like that at 2-0, right? Yeah. 2-0's it's an interesting score.
Yeah.
If you're 2-0 in the first period, when it comes up like that, you're like, oh, how did that happen, right? It's almost different than a 7-5. Like it's, you've worked hard to get to that point, but then you're like, wow, because in that first period, like, it didn't happen right away for the Sioux, but then when it did happen, it happened very quickly again after that. That's that catalyst, that leading.
But I think we're going into the dressing room, with a confidence right now. I think. Oh yeah. Again, it's some of our younger guys.
Does that.
Well, but it's some of our younger guys that are doing the job.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? But I mean, they couldn't be doing that without having, I want to say, Burrows had a couple of really good chances out there, and he's been playing some strong hockey.
He was pretty happy when he got that goal.
Yeah, and Jamison Reese has been in the thick of things too. And that it shows. So our veterans are stepping up, and the young guys are being able to deliver, which is terrific.
When a team comes together, right?
Absolutely.
Or as our friend Danny Conchamilli would say, when a team gels.
When a team gels.
Well, right? We're going to say hello to Ronnie Fraser, says go Sting. He was here last time, too. Jesse's back again. Hello, Jesse. And Dan Vanderberg. I know who you are, Dan. Sorry.
Yeah.
Good to have you joining us. Well, they're going to have to come out there. Oh, there's your scoreboard update. You want to take that?
North Bay 5 over Niagara 5-2. Peterborough absolutely clobbering the heck out of the Colts 6-1.
Yeah.
And London 6-3. Did I see that? London 6-3.
Yeah.
Mississauga over Sudbury 4-3. Oshawa and Ottawa knotted at 0 still.
Oh, wow, look at this.
And Windsor Spitfires over the Kingston Frontenacs 10-2. That's a Sarnia Sting score. I hate to say it.
It's a football game.
It's a football game.
We've had that. We talk about.
We've had scores like that.
We have.
You know what? Windsor is on a roll right now, and Kingston is unfortunately sort of bottom of the pack. That's not a surprising score, honestly, at the moment.
Well, and coming out of this, if the Sting can hold on to things with a nice win, it's always nice that we talked about finishing off the season in that way. They will have to come up against, I believe it's Guelph Storm that we're going to be against here. Next home game anyway here on Sunday.
Yep.
Guelph, not a team to slouch against
not at
either,
all.
right? So now's the time to get the confidence up. And Brad Stubbins a while back in a post-game interview talked about, it was Darian Hatcher actually that talked about that confidence level and how do when you're lacking confidence.
Sure.
But how do you get that confidence back when you're losing? It's putting the chicken before the egg kind of thing.
But it can be
right?
as simple as one goal causing that catalyst moment.
Well, that's what we just saw here.
100%. I think that's what we need in our season is we just need that one confidence win. And you know what, the Sioux, they're 10 points ahead of us in the in the division and in the conference, and I think winning against them, I think it's a strong statement. We can walk away with our heads held high for that if we get a win out of this.
Yeah, I wonder how Danny Cochemilio is feeling right now.
I don't know.
I wonder if
I don't know. We could be rubbing it in. We could be totally, hey Danny,
we could totally be rubbing
it. But
we're not like that.
We're not like that. No, we're not going to do that.
I'm going to text
that would just be wrong.
I'm going to text Danny and see how he's...
Can you say nya in text?
I think there's probably a gift for it.
I'm sure there is.
Certainly is. Well, it's good to see Jay Peckham smiling for a change, because it was getting depressing.
It's a pretty decent game so far.
It is a good game. Either way, right now, it is a good hockey game we're seeing 100%. Out there.
Not the fastest game I've seen, but
well,
certainly
that's what we talked about last period. It was like
executing.
A little fat, but speed's important, right? But are we seeing more textbook playing happening out there?
I wouldn't say textbook play, but I think we're closer to it.
Right. Okay.
We're doing some of the simple things much better than we have. Some of our passing has been good. Our board work in the corners
which
has
is
been
something
excellent.
that we were lacking in the passing, especially the long passing.
100%.
Too much short passing. You mentioned that several times over the season that we saw.
And I think it's starting
which is something
right now.
that I will say, that Sioux Greyhound is good at is long passing.
Absolutely. I think it starts for me right now in the corners, right? Because typically we've been struggling in our own end, especially in the corners. But we're digging it out of there really well today so far, and I think that means that the next level is sort of passing it up into the neutral zone, and I think we're getting there. And if we get some more chances in transition from the neutral zone into the forward zone, I think that's what we need to do to cap this one off.
All right, there you go. I'll pass that message on.
Yeah, perfect. I appreciate that.
No
Thank
problem.
you.
They're happy to hear from you.
I bet.
All right, they're back out on the ice right now, about a minute and a half away before the whistle goes. Holding on to this one here.
100%.
I want to see this one come out good for the Sarnia Sting.
Me too.
And we'll be likely doing, we didn't do it last game, but we'll likely be doing post-game again, so stay with us for that. And don't forget, Thursday night at Match Eatery at the Point Edward Casino, we'll be there at 6 o'clock. Captain's Corner. Come on out. Ask your questions to the captains of the Sarnia Sting. That's it for now. Stay with us throughout this period, and we'll see a post-game for the show live on location. Once again, I'm David Burrows, and the man with all the good advice.
Go, Sting, go!